Hello everyone. Today we will learn about the concept, basic principles, and main methods of integrated pest control. First of all, let's learn the basic concept of integrated pest control. From the overall point of view of biology and environment, in line with the guiding ideology of prevention and the principles of safety, effectiveness, economy, and simplicity, act according to circumstances. Rational use of biological, agricultural, chemical, and physical methods and other effective ecological means to control the harm of pests and disease below the economic threshold to improve economic and ecological benefits. Then, let's understand the basic principles of integrated control. First, integrated control is based on ecological principles. Crops, weeds, and abiotic environment, continuous exchange of matter and energy. Food chain and food web, crops and many pests, germs, and natural enemies are related. People's application of nitrogen fertilizer will change the ratio of carbon to nitrogen in crops, thus reduce the resistance of crops and then induce the parasitism of bacteria or cause the rampancy of pests. The use of chemical pesticides will kill natural enemies, causing disease and insect pests to become rampant again. Moreover, integrated control has controlled the number of pest populations below the economic harming level. First of all, let's understand two concepts: economic threshold and control threshold. The so-called economic threshold, meaning economic damage level, refers to the number of pest population or the degree of disease occurrence is increased to the loss caused by it. It is equivalent to the critical value of the actual control cost, and the control threshold is also called control index, which refers to when control measures should be taken to avoid population density reaching above the level of economic damage. The pursuit of 100% control effect is not only difficult to achieve, but also requires a high cost. Sometimes the loss outweighs the gain. Therefore, we must change the old concept of we must eliminate all disease and pests and spray the insecticide as soon as we see insects. The fourth basic principle of comprehensive prevention and control is to take safety, effective economy, and application as the effect. Let's explain one by one. The so-called safety means that the prevention and control measures taken are safe to human beings and animals. To be effective for crop safety is to have a good control effect on pests, which is generally required to reach more than 80%. The economy means that the cost of control should be low. It should be economical and affordable. The application is that the control measure should be simple, easy to implement, and easy to popularize and accept. Finally, integrated control emphasizes the coordinated use of various control measures. There are several control measures. First, the use of broad-spectrum pesticides. This control method can prevent and control pests. At the same time, it can also kill natural enemies. Second, middle tillage weeding. This control method can not only destroy the living environment of pests, but also destroy the habitat of natural enemies. Third, black light. This control method can trap and kill pests and natural enemies. We cannot expect one control measure to solve all the problems of disease and insect pests, but to take many measures at the same time. Comprehensive control. Now let's learn the basic methods of integrated control. Pest prevention and control methods can be divided into 5 categories according to their principle of action and application technology, namely plant quarantine, agricultural prevention and control, biological control, physical and mechanical prevention, and chemical prevention. Let's start with plant quarantine. Plant quarantine refers to that through legal, administrative, and technical means to prevent the artificial spread of dangerous plants, disease, and insects, weeds, and other pests to ensure the safety of agriculture and forestry, and promote the development of trade. The main way is entry and exit quarantine, that is, import quarantine and export quarantine. In addition, domestic quarantine, also known as internal quarantine, is to prevent the domestic already existing dangerous pests spread from the areas where they have already occurred from spreading. We then learn about agricultural prevention and control. Agricultural prevention and control refers to the method of using agricultural technical measures to prevent and control pests. Agricultural control in the comprehensive control of disease and insect pests has obvious advantages, which is mainly reflected in the following three aspects. First, through agricultural cultivation technical measures, the base number of disease and insect pests can be reduced or depressed. Worsen the living environment of disease and insect pests to prevent and control. Second, agricultural control accords with the principle of economic, safety, and simplicity, can reduce the use of chemical pesticides without side effects, thus reducing the risk of environmental pollution and killing natural enemies. Third, the sustained effect of agricultural control is long, and the benefit of increasing production is great. Then we look at the main ways of agricultural control in the control of disease and insect pests. There are mainly four ways. First, to control the occurrence of the population by lowering the base number of disease and pests. Second, to reduce the damage degree of crops by affecting the growth potential of crops. Third, to strengthen the role of biological control by affecting the occurrence conditions of natural enemies. And fourth, through agricultural measures to directly control the number of disease and pests. That's all. We will continue to learn several other comprehensive control methods in the next lesson. Thank you for your listening. Bye.